And King's Cove for game number 1.
Spawning up in the top left-hand side of the map, it's Jinair's creator.
And spawning in the bottom right, he's been looking good. It's Solar. We're not going to see a 4-0 here. My prediction, very brave, is no 4-0 from either player.
That's your prediction? Okay, let's talk.
I mean,
okay, let's man up a little bit here. Let's talk actual scores.
Right.
Creator
Okay.
versus Solar. I'm saying 4-2 Solar.
4-2 Solar, interesting. Oh man, I don't think Falcon. We can do this.
Start yelling random numbers, quick.
I know, right? Let's go 4-3 Solar. Close.
Okay.
But I think Creator's got 3 games in him.
Yeah, I think he's gonna run out of gas just a little bit earlier than that. Let's see though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. ZVP these days, it kind of feels like Zerg is a little bit favored in that matchup. Wouldn't you agree?
I would agree in the choices that Protoss has. I feel like Zerg is, out of all the races in StarCraft, I feel as if Zerg is the most complete race as far as having options for things. Whereas Protoss, they always seem to be having to try and scrape up new ideas for things to try and throw the Zergs off their game. So
For sure.
such as this probe that's harassing Solar a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, just playing the mineral game, really nothing too crazy. Solar's seen this about 360,000 times in his life. He can handle it. It's not a big deal. It's just a way for the Protoss to use their APM, really, which is fine.
If you have that much APM, which some of us do not.
Some of us do not. Most of us do.
Stargate on the way here for Creator, going to be the choice. No surprise in his ZVP, as I'm assuming things haven't changed that much. I haven't been able to watch or cast enough StarCraft 2 lately, man. So I'm a little bit out of it in some sorts, but I'm pretty sure Stargates are still pretty common in this matchup.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, again, what I've always loved about ZVP is that every unit is viable. Players. Protoss can use everything at their disposal, and it's going to be useful in some games against Zerg. Same thing the other way around. Obviously, you have to react to what your opponent is doing, but there's no unit that is entirely unused in this matchup, and I like that so much. Oracle.
I'm trying to think. And, oh, look at that. Creator does shade on in. Tries to get a drone, but good reaction from Solar. As a result, nothing goes down besides 18 whole minerals due to the cost of building and canceling that extract, or that.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Just fine. Scouts in to see if there's a lair yet. There's definitely not. Not going for any kind of a crazy Nidus play, at least not this early. Maybe later, though. And what's up, Aki in chat? Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for the best of 7 finals.
Yeah, let your friends know that this awesome StarCraft 2 is going on, guys.
But yeah, I mean, I've played this game before, and I cannot think of a single unit from either Protoss or Zerg that never sees play in this matchup.
Disruptors, maybe?
Yeah,
They're
sure.
probably the least common. By the way, this Oracle gets 3 drones.
That's pretty good. 2 Queens defending, not quite enough. Oracle does escape with her life there. Yeah, I mean, Disruptors maybe, but if your opponent's going a Roach Hydra, Roach Ravager, Disruptors can be pretty great.
Yeah, they were common when Lurkers were a thing, when they had that interaction of 2 Disruptor shots to kill a Lurker.
Yes. Does Lurkers go away? I don't remember them going away.
They're not as... I feel as if the games don't get to that situation as much these days.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel as if since the carriers were changed, that Protoss sort of shied away from being okay with going into the late game as much. And so as a result, they try and end it a little bit more before the Zerg tries to tech into, say, Lurkers or something. And then, of course, there's all the Nidus.
Yeah. Well, I guess the other problem with Lurkers is that Immortals just crush them so hard.
That is true.
I mean, so many battles between Zerg and Protoss where there are like 5 or 6 Lurkers and just 5 or 6 Immortals, and Nope. Those lurkers are gone.
Yeah, it's interesting the ratios of how, say, there's a ton of lurkers or a ton of... Oh, look at this, by the way. Solar found this attempted Archon drop. Creator has no choice. Is Solar just going to go around? Yeah, he can't morph this.
Nope. This is amazing. I've never seen this denied so well before. Oracle going to help with that.
Yeah, you have to morph one. Oh, he actually morphs both.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay, the Oracle, yeah.
Well, Oracle's out of energy now.
You think Solar knows this is coming?
Might catch him by surprise.
Okay, a creep tumor is the first victim of these 2 Archons. And
so many roaches.
Oh.
Already roaches out. 5 more on the way. Queen's here to transfuse as necessary.
Oh,
and,
no.
Loses an Archon. That pretty much shuts this down. I don't think there's any more time left here for Creator.
No, yeah. Like, 1 Archon dropping is just sad. Okay, here's an idea. Hear me out.
All right.
If 2 Archons could morph into a bigger Archon. And it's just Archons
Ultra
the
Archon
whole way down.
Yeah. That sounds terrifying, honestly, as a Zerg main. I don't think I like it very much.
We're gonna... Oh, no.
Oh, the Queen trifecta.
Don't. Oh, it goes down. This 1 Archon now has to
Creator.
go out in a blaze of glory, trying to snipe off as many drones as it can, but...
Not bad. 4?
mean, yeah, that still hurts a lot, though. Like, what's the damage done for 2 Archons and a Prism? Got, what, a few roaches, 4 drones. This is rough. And now Swarm Hosts are on the way for Solar, as he did get up an Infestation Pit. Charges on the way, Archons are on the way for Creator, but he has 2 less than he would in a perfect world, and this is just looking like a rough opening for the Protoss.
Yeah, losing both the Archons and the Warp Prism is just so brutal. Solar is entirely safe to drone up as much as he wants. I guess to make a ton of Swarm Hosts.
Yeah,
as much as he
This is
wants.
going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out.
I haven't seen this in a while. I feel like it was popular later last year. Oh man, Swarm Host Nidus is extra brutal.
I'm excited for this. I haven't, like I said, guys, I haven't been able to watch quite as much StarCraft 2 as I'd like to lately. I know some casters won't admit that, but I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. I've heard a lot about all these Niduses coming out at ya. And now Solar, looks like he's going to be going for a bit of a 1-2 punch here. Got his roaches waiting out on the map. Then going to be calling in Niduses wherever he can. Looks like Creator is being very proactive, though, as far as trying to shut down the detection, though. But not able to find these roaches and lings, though, so... Nidus inbound.
First one on the way. This is going to be Nidus up. Nidus left, Nidus in the main, locusts everywhere. Storm's on the way, but it's not done yet. Creator, you're in so much trouble.
There's already another one being called in. Oh, no.
Yeah.
There's the first wave.
He doesn't have Storm. He doesn't have Disruptors. He doesn't have any splash damage but these Archons, which are actually not great here.
Yeah, I feel like you need if you're really just going to try... Oh, no.
Is the Nexus dead?
It's dead, yeah.
Jeez.
Creator's dead. His Robo's
that's
gone.
it. Third base is done. Nope, no Cybercore for you. No robotics facility for you.
And no
anything
for Creator. This has just been a train wreck. From losing those Archons, you can generally tell how a game is going to go from there, guys, and Creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just rough.
41 seconds is a while, but not long enough for Creator. He's counting down. He's like, all right, when's the next wave? When's the next wave? And here it comes from the south into the natural base. There's a bunch of Zealots here, which are legendarily bad against Locust. Huge attack on the right side, too. Natural base, super under attack. And yeah, the Zealots can do nothing here
but die
at all. Trying to kill the Templar Archives and the Nexus at the same time. Oh, they missed both.
Got a little bit greedy there, but...
Yeah.
I mean... Solar could have a lot go wrong for him in this game. Creator's trying to get up a fleet beacon. I mean, Locust can't shoot up, so I can understand. Maybe he's trying to get a mothership out. Or, just to cloak his Nexus.
Tempest, maybe? Tempest's pretty good at sniping down Swarm Hosts from distance. Not bad.
There's another Nidus going up, and with that, out comes the Locust. And the problem with Locust is you're going to lose
there's just
something.
not Hey, Storm's done, though. That helps.
Oh, but so are all these Roaches and Ravagers coming on in here. Creator's doing a good job hanging on. But how long can he keep this up? He's coming on in 2 Immortals in the Prism. Okay, but his buffer is gone. He's got a few Immortals. He's doing the best Micro that he can, but there's going to be another wave of Locust done relatively soon. A few of his Immortals have died.
Immortals are good, but they're not that good.
No, they're
actually
not.
That Immortal's going to take down the Nidus.
There's
almost,
3
not quite.
Niduses in this one screen. One of them goes down, but another's calling in, and there's another to the north.
So stupid.
This is fantastic. Not like this, guys. Not like this. GG. Solar takes game number 1.
You could just feel it. You could feel Solar be like, I got the Archons and the Warp Prism. I'm free and clear for the next 5 minutes. Let's go.
Okay, next map is Year 0. And that was game number 1. We need like a counter for how many Nidus networks we're gonna see this series. And I'm all on board for it. I know a lot of people are probably sick of it at this point, all the Nidus because a lot of people have been vocal about it, but this is the first I'm seeing of a lot of it in ZVP anyway. So
yeah, pretty popular in ZVP as well as ZVT. Honestly, not so much as ZVZ, surprisingly enough. But yeah, I mean, it was okay. So creator number 1. The Lings scouted his attempt to get the Archons down. Yeah. So that slowed it down. That was huge. And then just a little bit sloppy when they actually showed up. It was harder to control because Queens were ready for him. Roaches were ready for him. It was just scouting, man. It was just Ling scouting. They were looking for the Warp Prism. They were looking for those Archons and those Templar and found them. And that was like the key to victory right there. That moment when he saw the Warp Prism with the Lings. There we go. Looks like our players are ready to rock. Let's hop into game number 2 here. Hopefully, doesn't turn into, you know, a quick series, but Creator's got to change something up here. He cannot be that sloppy in game number 2.
He does, yeah. Like, Year 0, what do you do on a map like this? I feel as if he's probably going to go for an air style if I had to guess.
Yeah, it can be pretty good.
By the way, guys, link in that matcherino again in chat.
Yeah.
We've got more of those codes to use. If you are an esports fan, if you're liking these games, and all right, let's get into the next one here. Spawning up in the top left-hand side of the map. It's Solar.
And spawning on the top left side of the map, it is Creator.
Silly me.
It's fine. I do it too. Happens to the best of us. All right. Ooh, very good.
Below Grand Walla. Good to see as always. I feel as if he's got to bring something else out because as you sort of mentioned, it's a pretty good place in the matchup for Zerg, just standard play. So Protoss really wants to bring something out unorthodox. So that's why I'd like to see like say a Cannon Rush. Or say like a Nexus first out of Creator, something unordinary.
Honestly, I kind of feel like Nexus first is fairly safe against Zerg. It's really just bad against a 12 pool opening.
Yeah.
But it's so rare to see a 12 pool against Protoss. I almost feel like Protoss are safe to go for that Nexus first 99% of the time.
Yeah.
Because it just hatch first is the meta, right? You go hatch first, you're good. If you go pool first, and it's a very standard, you know, gateway wall, if you're not going to get anything done, really. So it's just not... I don't know. I just feel like we should see Protoss go Nexus first more often. I don't know why. If you know why in the comments, like, let me know. I'd be interested in being educated about this.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see to hear what, like, a pro would have to say. It's like, yeah, so you just watch a pro play a normal game or whatever, and it's like, why didn't you open with Nexus first? They'd be like, well, I don't know why. But,
yeah, maybe that's it, or maybe they have incredibly good reasons for it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And maybe it depends on the map. Is it easier to wall off the natural?
Oh,
I just feel like this is a pretty narrow natural as the pylon block goes down at third, which is eminently, incredibly annoying. I honestly don't know why Protoss don't do this all the time, at least at the lower levels. Like, okay, maybe not all the time at the pro level, but at the lower levels, it tilts me so much, it throws me off the rest of the whole game.
Why do you think I don't play Zerg? I tried to build a hatchery once, and it just wasn't happening.
Yep. They like, what's worse is they throw it on a pile at your natural and then throw it down where you want to take a third and you're just like Hulk smash.
I do that. I admit it. I do it. And it's just because like at a pro level it might cost the Protoss more, but at a low level it's gonna pay dividends just because the Zerg's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, the Zerg's not gonna respond well to this. Are you kidding? Alright, so Adept swings on in to see what's going on inside the main base. Is there a lair yet? No. Is that scouted, actually? The vision for Adepts is not great these days.
It went down a lot, and then it went up a little bit.
A little bit. I don't know if he actually scouted the presence of a lair or not.
This is not a good sign. Solar gets on and scouts the main base of Creator. Identifies it's a Twilight.
Good golly.
Oh, this Adept gets 2 drones, goes down, though.
Not a great trade, I would say, from Creator, but a little bit of harassment done.
Yeah, the fact that he loses that presence, but I guess, I mean, it's sort of the minimal amount. If you lose an Adept, it's like, okay, 2 drones, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's, any more than that, I think the Adept did a good job, but otherwise, eh.
Man, it was a good time back in, you remember back at the start of Legacy of the Void when the Adept first came around? And it's like, oh, you just shade on in and you kill all their workers.
Ugh, it was brutal. Especially against Terran, every matchup was Adepts because they 2-shot Marines and 2-shot...
You don't need to remind me. I remember...
Yeah, but just the fact that they 2-shot Marines was just brutal. Terran struggled mightily.
Oh, yeah, it was... And they had... What was their health? It was like 90-90, not 70-70?
Yeah, it was brutal.
Like, they were tanky units. Is there an Adept out on the map? There is, yes. Yeah, 70-70. They used to be 90-90. And then they used to 2-shot like... Oh, man. 2015 was not a good year, guys. By the way, Archon drop of the Dark Templar variety coming in here for Creator. This time it was not shut down. Solar probably got a pretty good idea this is coming. He's got 7 roaches on the way.
That's going to be enough.
And he's got a Spore Crawler in position. Beautiful position, I should know.
Queen just trying to stab away, get whatever damage she can done here. Where are those?
A few of them are
they not out yet? Here. Is that the problem? So yeah, rebuffed but not shut down.
Look at this Creator coming in with DTs. This is what I wanted to see. Creator coming on in, and I think he can get the hatch before this is even done.
Where is there any to... Nope.
Yeah, I think he's going to get the hatch. This is absolutely huge for the Protoss player. Meanwhile, the Archons are slaughtering these roaches. This is going fantastic compared to that previous game.
Yeah, this is diametric opposite of what we were seeing in game number 1.
Oh my
Archon's
God,
putting in work. 5 kills, 6 kills, killing larva, staying alive.
And just get on out of there. And suddenly Creator, he killed the 3rd of the Protoss, or of the Zerg, pardon me, with the DTs. And that's the sort of changing it up you got to do as a Protoss player. Like Solar, he was cutting corners, not having that 3rd base covered, and the DTs just annihilated him there.
Man, I mean, detection's available, roaches available, speed's almost done, but it's not quite there yet. I do like that we have small groups of roaches defending each of the bases here, but the splash damage on those drones all stacked up. 6 drones go down.
Okay, and the Archon's still sharking about. Now, there was double Prism for Creator. The other Archons will have regained their shields by now, and there's going to be no end to this dropping, really. Oh, this is fantastic. Creator really showing off his micro here. Did he scout the Spire is the question. He did not scout the Spire.
That's a problem.
Man, I'm like... after that last game, I was thinking, okay, this could be a rough one for Creator, but this micro is really giving me hope for him, man. Like, this is impressive.
Oh, main base attacks again. Oh. Getting shoved away by a ton of roaches now. All right, so Solar is stabilized, I think, but guess who has a huge army at the front door?
This.
That's Creator. Charge is almost done. Archon's coming on in. It's going to be Mutas, but the Archon count is so high. I don't know that Muta's going to do much here.
Yeah, they won't help. They won't help in a direct fight. Sometimes it would be a base trade scenario, but Creator, he's just going to be hitting so much earlier than Solar is with his mutas. Like, the mutas are popping and this army's rolling on up. Solar is going to be in a lot of trouble here.
Oh boy, 3 Immortals in the mix here too. Charge lots out in the open.
GG. Just like that. Okay.
Creator, night and day difference, man. Game 1 and Game 2 entirely different scenarios there, and great job by Creator getting that win.
Next map's going to be Kairos Junction. Let's get right on into it.
No delays here. Yeah, look, that's such a scary army at 7 minutes. Good crap.
That's what happens when you keep your Archons alive.
That is 7 Archons, 3 Immortals, a ton of charge lots, and some sentries. That was nuts.
Did Creator have a third base during that?
I want to say he did, yeah. Because it was harassed a little bit by Zerglings, but not shut down. He had some DTs defending it, so didn't have to, didn't lose it at all.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful play from Creator. And apparently the thing is, if you're making Archons, the choice is to go DTs, not High Templar.
DT Archons for the win. All right, let's hop on in here to Kairos Junction, as previously mentioned. Man, this is turning out to be a pretty evenly matched setup. I'm liking it.
Yeah, after now both games have been kind of bops. So how's game number 3 gonna go? Okay, here we are. It's tied 1-1. Spawning up in the top left-hand side of the map. There's Jin Air Green Wings Creator.
And in the bottom right, he is Solar.
We are effectively now in a best of 5 between these two players. The first 2 games have been chopped off. And I really like that. The choice for Creator to go for 3 DTs later on with a second Prism. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, and Solar kind of cutting those corners. No detection at the third base at all.
Yeah.
All right, so Probe comes in and says, no shenanigans. Nope, that's definitely just a hatch first play. Extractor into pool, no pool down. Don't have to worry about Lings coming across the map anytime soon, which is always a good feeling. And just do some harassment here. I don't know. I feel like all races could benefit from Protoss's attention to worker scouting in the early stages. I know that Protoss are a little bit more vulnerable to it, but just seeing stuff that's coming is just so important in StarCraft. Just drives me nuts to watch really good Zerg players die to things like proxy racks because they're too good to worker scout and just trust in the Silverlords to try to get stuff done.
Yeah, it's an interesting sort of philosophy. It's like, yes, you get a little bit of an advantage by not scouting, but if you just base your play off scouting every game and then build your skill from there, it's like, then, yeah, and then you become good that way. It's like, okay, scouting's no problem anymore because I'm just used to it in my play all the time, so.
Right. Probe being an annoyance and trying to stay alive at the same time. Stargate opening once again.
Trying to stay alive.
I know, right? How dare they? Why would they try such a thing?
Queen's gonna try and make sure that's not the case anymore. Oh, but she gets busy and has to lay a creep tumor. Stargate's on the way for Creator this game, so standard opening here. He does have the one adept scouting on out. Will he shade on in? I think he will. There he goes. Will he be able to get a drone? Maybe. There's only 2 Lings here. Oh, not quite. Oh, missed targets if he targeted correctly, but he still gets one of them. He's still shading on out here. Does he get a second? Yes, he does.
Wow, pretty good.
2 drones and gets out with the adept. That is absolutely what you want as a Protoss player.
All right, Oracle just about complete here. Overlord scouts in, sees nothing too crazy at the front door here. Oracle done. Do we see a second Oracle is the question. He's going for a robotics facility.
Maybe we'll see a Phoenix in a minute to clean out Overlords, but...
Be nice.
I don't know. Yeah, the choice for a Robo and Twilight Council League, he's getting this out pretty darn quick here. Mining all of his gas. Oracle is finding nada.
Trying to get stuff done. There's not a Spore Crawler here. I mean, 2 queens are enough. I feel safer with a Spore and a queen against the Oracle play. But yeah, that base is well defended. So Oracle defense going fantastically. Twilight Council just about done warping in here. And immediate Templar Archives. So if it's going to be Archon Harass, it's going to be the High Templar variety here. Game number 1.
Solar doesn't know that, though.
He does not.
Overlord gets picked off. Nicely done. I like that. Very cute from Creator using that Oracle in order to spot that Overlord. Cutting the Phoenix. Looks like Creator. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a third coming up from him relatively soon behind this. There we go. He's got that Oracle. Lots of energy on it to defend from link counterattacks, which is always good. And then we should be seeing these Archons start warping in pretty soon here. Oh.
And there they are. 4 High Templars. Zergling scouts it.
Solar.
Once again.
Oh, man. Now the Oracle has to come across, doesn't it?
What's this? Once again, at the very least, it slows this down. Where's the Oracle?
Oh, yeah. Where is the... Oh, is it... It threw up a stasis ward. Oh, okay. It caught itself.
Oh, all right.
Drones.
That's good.
But still... Yeah, I don't know. That Archon drop getting nothing. 2 Adepts going to be going down. The Oracle actually finding itself a fair few drones here, though. 3 drones going down. The Oracle does get popped off, though.
That's massive. And now the Archons are done, but they had to morph inside their own base, which slows it down immensely. Roaches are in production. So, a bit of a mixed bag here, I'd say, for both players. Both players getting some damage done. Both players getting delayed a little bit.
Yeah, I'd say
Very
Solar's
annoying, but...
in the better position if I had to...
Yeah.
If I had to pick one, just the fact that this Archon drop got nothing done so far. I mean, there's a chance Creator will still find something, where Solar should be more than ready for this.
Yeah, he's making 7 roaches at a time. Speed's about halfway done. Just this many roaches absolutely shuts it down. It's 55 to 49 workers. Third base is coming up. Solar scouting out that third with a Zergling to see what's going on.
Oh, no.
Queens. Damage is good.
Is it just me, or did that Warp Prism have more health than a usual one?
Like, he got this magic upgrade.
Oh man, flying over 2 queens, that was risky. These Archons, though, gonna continue on with the drop, pop off an Overlord.
And Warp Prism gets out without taking any hull damage. That's pretty good. But so many roaches in production here for Solar, going for Ravagers too, and getting some Lings in the mix. Oh, no. Free Sentry!
Charge
Free
is
Sentry!
not done.
Oh, no, it's alive!
A lot of roaches do get caught, though.
No. Yep, the Immortals are here, and that changes the whole tenor here.
Yeah, if you guys can't tell, Creator's going for a big attack right now. He's really committing right now. He's got
Solar much more prepared for it than he was in Game 2.
Yeah, we'll see if he can hold on. I mean, there's still a fair number of Immortals. That Warpin gets canceled, though, and Solar's just diving right on top of this army supply. Solar is doubling that of Creator, who's fighting out on the center of this map, which is generally not what you want as a Protoss. He's doing the best he can to micro these high-value units here, but he is going to be losing them, and it's going to be looking good for the Zerg player as he cleans up the majority of Creator's army.
Yeah, it's a 91 to 30 army supply. That's not good.
Okay, yeah, okay. I agree.
The juggling is pretty, but it's not going to be enough.
Look at the supply.
Yeah. Look at the supply.
And this is an open natural. Roaches are just going to make themselves at home, run right on in, and Creator has nothing to hold on here. Well, he's warped in a ton of charge lots, but charge lots are good, but not that good. GG, 2-1 lead for Solar.
That was really just get on 3 bases, go Roach, Ravager, Ling, and win, basically.
Oh. Yeah, Creator moved out, and then Solar was like, okay, I guess, and killed him.
Yeah, like you mentioned a little bit there, is out in the open. You don't want to fight out in the open. You need to fight either at a defense position or offensive position at the Zerg's base, which they hate to do. But out in the open, their surrounds are possible. I mean, they can have a lot more freedom to get that 360. And yeah, Corrosive Biles were on point. There were Zerglings in the mix too to deal with the Immortals, and it just overall brutal engagement there for Creator. But still, you know, we're tied up. Nope. Why am I? Anyway, Creator's not dead yet. We have a lot more StarCraft to go here. We're not close to being complete.
Okay, yeah, let's make sure that everyone's ready, and then we'll get on into the next game. We'll see. Cyber Forest is the next map. I feel as if this is a pretty good one for Zerg, I want to say.
I don't know. I haven't heard much of that opinion expressed, but what have you heard and why?
I don't know. Just look at it. Just look.
Fair enough.
I don't know. We could pull up the statistics and it could be proved horribly wrong, but I don't know. It's fairly open and whatnot. Spawning down the bottom right-hand side of the map. It's Solar. 2-1 lead.
And spawning in the top left, the Red Protoss player, Creator.
Creator moving out. Very early probe scout. Very early probe scout. Right after Pylon.
If you get shenanigans?
Or is he just going to try and block Solar's hatchery? I think this is going to time out. Yeah, that hatchery is not getting up. No way.
There's the block. Beautiful.
I love this.
Yeah. I mean, that's why Zergs try to get this down around 16. But Protoss can be fast enough to shut that down as well. Drone does wander over and get down the hatch, no problem, at the third base location. And I imagine Solar's going to cancel this, or rather, Creator's going to cancel this pylon. There it is. But blocking it against further attempts by drones to get down here and get a third base at the 1:15-minute mark, which seems aggressively early.
Yeah, absolutely. If I was Creator, I probably wouldn't have canceled that pylon, and I'd have built a cyber core there as well when the Zerg started trying to kill the pylon. But that's just me.
Sure. Throw down some robotics facilities.
Of course.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that too much though these days, have we? Or is that still a thing in the meta a lot? Like the double robo proxy cannon shenanigans? Like I know someone like Parting still does it, but
yeah. Haz likes doing it too.
Well, that's Haz.
Yeah.
What does Haz not like doing? He's over there terrorizing WCS Taiwan right now.
Yeah. Love that guy. All right, so nothing crazy here. No proxies happening. No rush to I don't know, Ultralisks or something. That's what I want to see. You know how Protoss can have like 7 Archons out of the 7-minute mark? I want to see a Zerg build that has 7 Ultralisks out of the 7-minute mark. That'd be amazing. I don't think it's possible.
It would be beautiful. Yeah, I guess since Zerg's more of like a reactive race.
Yeah.
There's just a lot more of him in general. You don't see a lot of builds that are like, I'm going to have 19 roaches at this time.
Yeah, I mean, if the Zerg player is left entirely alone for 7 minutes, I think maybe they could pull it off.
That is not
the
case.
But that never happens. Any good player is going to be like, you're going to be left alone.
Stargate, once again from Creator. I'm curious to see if we will see him go for like a mass air style, like throw up an extra Stargate or something. Because he did do that the last time he played in Afreeca World. 2 Adepts, by the way, getting on in here. Where are they shading to? Shading towards the 3rd, picking off a few Lings here. 1 drone has gone down. Oh, he's really
Lings in here to fight. Lings are sacrificial at this stage. They're going to get one of the Adepts, which is pretty nice.
Yeah,
the other one does manage to escape.
Run and hide. Is she just going to run or is she going to hide? Those Lings are out there. Her shade just betrayed her.
The shade is visible. Do the Lings see it? It doesn't matter. She finished the transfer. All right. Well.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah. Rest in the most peace.
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
No. No. Can't get through that.
Wait. That adept goes down. Oh, man.
Holy crap.
This is a nuisance.
Yep.
Wait, on the other side of the map, the Oracle gets 3 drones once again.
It's about standard.
Not what you want to have to deal with, though, is if you are the Protoss player right now, that adept will eventually pop out. Pylon's taking a bit of damage. It's very, very unnerving, to say the least.
And then the Oracle says, get out of here.
Twilight on the way here for Creator. It really is interesting. He made a second Oracle this game. We haven't seen a single Phoenix out of him. This guy was going 2-gate Phoenix the last time we had him in this tournament.
For sure. But double Oracle, pretty good too.
Absolutely. Gets on in there.
Good micro. Might lose one of them. One of the Oracles does go down. That's a pick up from Solar. 3 more drones, but for an Oracle.
Yeah, overstays his welcome. Just a little bit there.
What is this?
Oh, man. No.
Dude, he's gonna...
Okay, there's
well,
a stalker
he's gonna
behind
kill
it.
something, but he's not getting through.
Okay.
Free adept, not bad. I mean, not free, but virtually free.
Making Creator sweat with that.
Yeah.
Looks like Creator will be moving out, though, to secure himself a 3rd base.
Once again, Warp Prism knows no peace. Lings have found it. For the 2nd time this series? 3rd time, maybe. I guess... yeah,
Oh,
anyway.
man.
Gee, Willikers.
Can these 2 adepts? No, those 2 adepts are just...
No.
Oh, look at that, though. That is cute.
Woo, nice pickup. That was close.
Oh, man, he's going for it.
He's gonna make the Archons inside the Zerg base while he does... is that a... oh, Oracle setup over here.
Oh, that Archon. Gotta be careful.
Yeah, Queen Roach pretty good. That's not where the Archons want to be fighting at all. They try to find a bit of a juicier, weaker target. Link's cruising into Creator's 3rd base, though.
Yeah,
Man, this Ling pressure has been so consistently good out of Solar here.
It has been, yeah, just terrorizing the Protoss player. Gets 3 probes, gets on out of there.
Forces Zealots to warp in when they don't want to be.
Solar injected with that Queen before it got killed. That was
nice.
That was something. Stasis Ward going down once again from this Oracle. Solar pulls the drones, a fair few of them.
Oh, those drones are outside the radius. I demand a replay.
Meanwhile, Creator sharking around with his prism still.
Hey, check it. More swarm hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
No Nidus just yet, though.
No Nidus, but Overlord's in production, or in position to throw them down. Once again, I just don't think Creator has the ability to handle this many swarm hosts. He's got Immortals, not great against swarm hosts. What he needs is Storm, what he needs is Archons, what he needs is really Storm is the saving grace here.
He's alive though, so
he is. And oh, did he store Storm and then cancel it? I swear I saw that in the production tab. Maybe not. Maybe I'm hallucinating.
Yeah, I don't know, but he is just building up on all of these Immortals and staying secure on these 3 bases.
Yeah, the Immortals do real damage against these swarm hosts.
Yeah, nicely
that
done.
bonus damage versus armored. And look at this, forcing Locusts here instead of elsewhere. We're going to focus down here. Trying to take down one of the Archons and shield battery. Keeping it alive, but it dies anyway. It's just so much damage output. It's hard to heal through it. Oracle comes in again. Are you serious? 5 kills on that Oracle. Multiple stasis wards, too.
He's keeping it alive.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And now we're seeing a fleet beacon, but we are also seeing a Nidus network go up for Solar. We'll see. Loden once again picking off these Swarm Hosts. This is how you can deal with it as creator, apparently, but he is still down drastically on supply.
That Warp Prism is keeping those Immortals alive. Oh, well. Coming on again. What are you trying to... Oh, trying to kill Immortals this time around? It's like a 41-second free Immortal kill. It's kind of nice.
How long does an Immortal take to build? And how long is a wave of Locust?
Yeah. Feel like it's probably close, depending on Chrono Boost, obviously, but...
Oh, let's see. 39. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Gotta find which Nidus the Swarm Host are coming out of. And,
Oh, pushing up that ramp. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
There's more Ravagers, but...
Here,
trying to take down those shield batteries, weakening them quite nicely. Locust's flying on in. Oh, if he gets both those robotics facilities...
Oh,
is that what he's going for
huge.
here? That's what he's going for.
Man.
The robo facilities are going down.
They're just gone.
Ow. Ow.
Even these zealots just get chewed through. They don't help
No.
at all.
That's just throwing away resources right there.
Yeah, it's just a slow death for creator.
Army supply is on 134 to 51, by the way, in case you were curious.
Oh my god.
I mean, again, a lot of this is dead supply. This discussion happens a lot. Yes, swarm hosts are terrible if they're not actively popping locusts and the locusts aren't alive. We get it. But it's still quite a discrepancy here. It is Tempest trying to deal with this. I just don't know if... I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything Creator can do here.
It'll force an anti-air unit out of Solar, but he's still so far ahead. Well, in theory it will at some point.
Yeah. Alright, what's
this.
our target this time, boys?
Oh, it's gotta be the Forge,
Oh,
right?
upgrades? Upgrades, maybe?
Oh,
Dude,
no,
what are they doing?
Oh, that's a mistake from Solar. Gotta use that.
They try to go for the Artosis Pylon, but it's not an Artosis Pylon. I guess it depowers 3 buildings here, which is nice. You can't get that Nexus. Not able to get the Nexus. Nexus lives. The attack at the third base is going very well. First Solar here. There are just a handful of units. Corrosive Vials down an Oracle. That's not something you see all the time either.
No, that Oracle
third base
probably
in
would've
trouble.
Helped, but it's
warping in some
rough.
warping in some charge lots. Not bad in this situation. It is forcing Solar back. But man, it's 112 to 57 army supply. It's just not... It's not looking good here. Lings and Ravagers are a pretty good combination against charge lots, as it turns out. Tempest fighting hard. Slow fire rate. Doesn't do bonus damage versus anything here. Locust inside the main base. Defending the Nidus Worm. Taking down the Forge.
And the Nexus is going to go
finishing
down.
off the Nexus, and that's your GG.
There we go. GG.
All right, 3-1 lead here for Solar. Looking real strong.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty just similar just to game number 1, in which Solar did pretty much the same thing. Took a little bit longer. Creator put up more of a fight this time.
Definitely. So great job. They're taking the 3-1 lead here is Solar. Creator needs to fight hard if he's going to win this series, but it's not impossible. We've seen it done before in esports as well as in ball sports. So don't go anywhere. We'll see if Creator can make this thing happen in our next game, which is starting, well, momentarily.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm
that
trying to decide.
Automaton?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if Creator just needs to scout this earlier. He just needs to see that it's Swarm Host and tech up the Storm faster. Maybe get some additional shield batteries down. I'm trying to figure out what his response needs to be here.
Maybe he just needs to go for an attack before Solar even hits that point or something.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we saw in game 2. So if he can pull something off like that, gonna work out pretty well.
Okie dokie, here we are loading on into the next game. As said before, guys, we still got some of those Matcherino codes to use, so make sure to check that out. That'll be linked in chat. And here we go, loading on into the next game.
Automaton.
Spawning up in the top right-hand side of the map, he's down 1 to 3 in this best of 7. It's Creator.
And spawning in the bottom left, it's Solar. Looking comfortable, feeling comfortable. He's blue.
what's he gonna bring out this time? Because just sitting back while getting Nightist and Swarmhost doesn't seem to be working for him. You can't really weather that storm, it seems.
Yeah. No.
So far, nothing major out of either of the players.
No, Solar seems is not interested in doing anything crazy. Really, it's hard to do crazy things against Protoss because they're scouting so much. They're always probe scouting. If you try to proxy hatch, they're going to notice the hatch is missing. If you go pool first, they see the pool early.
Yeah, and playing reactive seems pretty fine for Solar as well, so...
Yeah, it's working out.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know. I don't know if the swarm hosts are reactive to anything. It's just...
Just the whole thing he wants to do?
Yeah. Doesn't it feel like it? I don't know what he's seeing that makes it so that swarm hosts are great.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. That was nice. Great control there. Gets his third base down. I think before the 2-minute mark, if not right on top of it.
Yeah, that was a fast third base there. Adapt being chrono boosted on out, and we'll see what tech creator is going to go for this game, whether it will be that Stargate again. As I say that, though, he throws up the Twilight Council.
Game paused.
Ah. Quick, somebody translate.
I don't read Korean, so...
No. Alright, we're fine.
And we're back at it.
That was not bad.
And can anyone translate that?
I believe it was, I had a cockroach down my shirt.
Twilight Council, still just morphing in there, forging in there, warping in there, whatever. And a few Zerglings on the way for Solar, but yeah, nothing major yet. Robo. And if I had to guess, it'll probably be like a Twilight Council or a Dark Shrine again. But oh, as I say that, charge.
This could be good.
No gas is at his natural yet, so we could be seeing just like a big old charge all in, actually.
Charge lot rush. If Solar doesn't scout it and hold it properly, that's a really quick way to lose a game.
Yeah, Solar, he's got this Overlord hanging out for now, not scouting this out though, and this is a rush that'll hit earlier than the other attacks that Creator has been going for and requires a more definitive response in a sense. It's either you hold this or you die, not you take some damage. So, Creator is throwing up those extra gateways, charges on the way, he's probably dumping his Chrono Boost into that. And I imagine we'll fire up a Warp Prism. As I say that though, he throws up a Dark Shrine.
Overlord does escape to the high ground. Very pleased that he managed to get there. So yeah, looks maybe it's going to be an Archon charge lot kind of a deal here.
Yeah, I guess it's not going to be an all-in, just a very early charge, and that Creator will be hitting in multiple places because he's making a second Prism. If you're just going for a big all-in, you generally just go for one Prism, so he is probably going to be relying the main component of just trying to pull Solar apart. First Prism full of Zealots does get scouted. Solar knows that this is coming.
He's got roaches popping, which is exactly what he needs. He needs to have them in little enclosed spaces rather than out in the open here. We'll see if he can make that happen or not.
Creator warping in more and more of these Zealots. He's got that second Prism. It's out on the map. The thing is, he only has 4 gateways, which makes this attack early. It's not really an overwhelming amount of gateways, but he's just engaging into this, and it's not going to happen. Solar
Too much.
Plenty to send this pack in.
Too many lings, too many roaches, too many queens. This is not happening.
The other prism's there, but the gateways are still going to be on cooldown for a fair while. There we go. They just come off cooldown. 4 BTs going into the main base.
Warping.
There is a spore
crawler and an overseer. That's a get out situation. Bye.
Solar says, fool me once. Making adjustments from that last game. That not happening again.
Yeah, detection. We're going to do a detection here. I'm not going to lose because I skimped out on spore crawlers at my bases.
Now we're seeing Creator. He throws up a third Nexus, but it is delayed due to the tech that he's gone for, which is not a good situation to be in versus Zerg. Just the, well, I guess I have to macro situation. Archons may be able to get some damage done here, though, unloading into the main base, working away on that Spore Crawler and these Roaches.
Yeah. Zealot's getting chased away by Roaches here. Just too much. I don't know. Archon's doing some good work here. They have almost no shields left. At least that one is problematic.
Oh, that
might be time to get out.
Getting a little bit bruised there.
Ling's up at Creator's third base, trying to cause some problems too.
And they are causing problems. There picks off a pylon. These Zealots gonna try and deal with it, but they aren't gonna be able to.
No, they can't force a cancel. There's only like 5 of them. Okay, 6.
six lings. Yeah.
No.
Creator needs a warpin or something to deal with this.
Stalker good. Archon's coming home real good. Yeah. That's going to be that. Spire about 50% complete here too. So let's... I don't think it can be Mutalisks here. Although...
I think it's gotta be, right?
Archons though, man.
Yeah, but just for like the base trade, kill all your probes aspect of it.
Yeah, especially since there are literally 0 Stargates out. Phoenix are not going to be an option.
And it has not been scouted, I believe, either, so... No, it has not.
This Ling harassment's been insane. How's he getting this in here? Does he have that cliff jumping mutation from the campaign? Like, of all the overpower mutations in the campaign, I really... Jumping.
Yeah, I feel as if that was cool in the campaign, but wasn't there only actually like 2 cliffs it was useful for?
It wasn't what?
That there wasn't actually that many cliffs to jump up in the campaign. I don't know. I don't think I used that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, they built it in a way that cliff jumping lanes couldn't just win every match. But if you had it on ladder.
Anyway, Creator is moving out on the map. It looks like he's going to be going for it. He's got 6 gateways. Solar has made a few mutas, which are going to deal massive counter damage on the other side of the map, most likely. All the while now he's just focusing on having enough Roaches and Ravagers to defend this push. And
I mean, army supply is 112 to 59, so I kind of feel like Solar's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's okay, and we may have him winning another one of these tournaments here.
I don't know if you're going to come up that ramp, Creator. I'm serious about this.
Though. Mutas are now in his main base. It's go for it or die, and I think it's just he is going for it and he is going to die, so...
But look at him backing off here. Ugh.
He's warping an A Stalker to deal with this.
It's got a cannon the Mutas had to deal with. That's annoying. More Stalkers coming in, too. I mean, the Mutas actually haven't killed that many probes, in all reality.
Yeah, I mean... That is true, but now Solar's crossing the map. He's 200 supply up. I feel as if you're the advocate for Creator here, but that job might be about to get a bit tougher here as in comes Solar.
Force Field's not going to do much here with the Ravagers present. I mean, I like the composition that Creator has. He's just outnumbered about 4 to 1 here.
Yeah, it's just... so many Roaches, so many Ravagers. Solar even
Corrosive Vials, his own stuff.
Yeah. That's how you strike fear into the hearts of your enemies, I guess. Solar just saying, I got so much stuff, I can kill it myself. I mean, Creator's
like the equivalent to the guy stabbing himself in the hand to express dominance. Yeah. I
mean, if he can get in some good Zealot Warpins, maybe that'll be enough of a buffer for the Immortals to chip through this, and it looks like Solar is starting to wear thin a little bit here.
Yeah, but it's 108 to 20 army supply.
That is true. It's 5 times the army supply for Solar right now.
Again, the juggling is beautiful from Creator, but it's not enough.
Solar takes it. 4 to 1. He's back, guys. Okay. All right.
Let the hunt begin to find someone who can kill Solar again. Ooh.
Anyway, that's that. That last series, Creator taking a map, but in the end, Solar looking very dominant there.
Yeah, super dominant. Roach, Ravagers, Swarm Host. A little bit of Muta in there for good measure, but none of those games going much longer than, 11, 12 minutes. And
Yeah.
GG indeed. Well played to Solar.
Yep, just being a good player, able to constantly win events like this. Very well played by him. And yeah, thanks so much to everyone for tuning on in today. I know this one, I guess it ran a little bit late, about 3 hours. Actually, somewhat usual, I guess, but
about average, yeah.
Lots of other StarCraft 2 going on tonight, so go watch the GSL, guys, if that's not done yet. And but before you go watch the GSL, before you're allowed to go watch the GSL, there's one more thing you have to do. Not have to, but you should do. It's before we close out this Matcherino page, we have more codes to use up, so just linking that in chat. AW35 adds 50 cents to the prize pool, and there we are. You have anything to add?
I don't. You can just find us both on YouTube and Twitch. Just search LaughNgamez and Falcon Paladin on Google. Many places today. Daily content, weekly content, really just a lot. If you enjoyed what we saw here, find us other places. We're here every 2 weeks, but again, more content available throughout the rest of the days.
Yes, thanks so much to everyone for tuning on in today. As Falcon Paladin said, you can find us on YouTube and Twitter. Great way to get updates on what we're doing casting-wise. And yeah, thanks so much to everyone for tuning on in. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, we'll be back for the next Afreeca World. Take care.
Bye-bye.